Hi guys, I'm Nadia Burke. Welcome to the Nurturing Leader Success Lab. Here we learn, grow, and experiment with different ideas that will help us to become more successful in our professional journey as well as in our personal development. This is my perfectly imperfect video that is unedited because perfection is overrated, and this video is all about how to stay positive throughout your workday, how to survive work, and how to stay sane doing that. Whether you're working in the office or remotely in your home, these tips will help you to keep your vibe up and keep on going. So tip number one, get enough sleep. People that know me know that sleep has been a struggle, and I've been on the mission to get it back. Why? Because when I don't get enough sleep, two things happen. I lose my patience before 9 a.m. and I overthink everything. It will take me 30 minutes to write a 2-paragraph email. Not good. And I also can tell when I'm on the receiving end of impatience and overthinking from people that did not get enough sleep. So I will leave a couple of links below for you to explore, and there's some podcasts that will help, as well as some meditation apps that you can try out. Tip number two, move and exercise. I am a big believer in this one. It helps me tremendously to alleviate stress and to just feel better about the day and myself. A few things I want to cover here. One, how do we move and exercise? Well, set your timer every hour on an hour, or maybe every 2 hours, to get up and move for 5 minutes. Go get some water, talk to a coworker, pet your dog, have a snack, whatever, but just get up for 5 minutes and walk away from your computer. Second way to move and exercise, I call it my prison workout. So I have my yoga mat that I bring to work. I'm lucky enough where I have an office with the door, and every lunch time that I have free, which I'm trying to do 3 times a week, I close the door, I roll out my mat, and that's all the space that I need to do my YouTube exercises. And I will put a link to the girl that I follow. She's German, and I love her. Her name is Anna, and together we're working out, man, on that mat, and yeah, it's great. So follow the link and see what you think. I bring my wet wipes with me. I have my deodorant with me. No, I do not shower. And you know what? It works for me. See if it might work for you too. Third suggestion I have is, if you don't have an office door, borrow somebody else's office, right? Maybe there's an empty one that you can book. Maybe there's a strange utility closet that has a light that you can borrow and do your 30 minutes of workout, right? Be creative. Another tip is to form a walking group. It doesn't have to be a herd of 20 people roaming through the parking lot, but it could be 2-3 people that also like to move and exercise. And you guys can motivate each other and hold each other accountable. Meanwhile, you can also form relationships with people that otherwise you might not talk to. Those can be useful when you work on a cross-functional project together in the future. So that's about moving and exercising. And lastly, tip number 3, beautify your space, beautify your workspace, whether you're at home or in the office. Personalize it. Yeah, bring a plant there, put a picture that inspires you, bring some coffee table books, magazines, anything that helps you feel comfortable in your space, right? Because that will alleviate anxiety. It will also stimulate creativity. It will be an extension of your personal brand to the world. Yeah, so there's a lot of benefits to making your space feel personal and homey and cozy. And at the end of the day, when you have a tough meeting, you can always go into your space, talk to your favorite plant, and tell him all about it. And if the plant talks back, well, that's another matter, and we'll cover it in a different video. Anyway, I'm hoping that you got some micro wisdoms from these tips to make some micro changes, because I'm all about micro changes, because I don't want to overwhelm myself or anybody else. And yeah, see if anything sticks, resonates. Leave me a comment. Would love to hear from you. Subscribe. I'd like to stay in touch. And meanwhile, sparkle with kindness.